Aha, iron. Oof, that's a big hole. Oh, emeralds. You don't see emeralds spawn too much. What do you need to mine emeralds? Is it iron?
Man, you don't know that, nerd?
No, I was trying to mine emerald. You do need iron to mine emerald. Emerald. You do need iron to mine emerald.
Alright, let's see if the streaming software will actually acknowledge that this game exists. Okay, at least
Hey guys,
it acknowledges the window that the game is running out of.
I just got done doing a 4-hour unvideoed mining stream. Here's my... No, I'm just making a joke.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I've got 3 squads of tank crew and 2 T-35s. Let's see. It's gonna take them 20 minutes just to drive up to the first objective. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is drive across the river in our heavy tanks. This frozen river, we're gonna drive across and hope that our tanks don't fall in. And hopefully this game quits lagging like crazy. I haven't noticed it lag yet. I mean, it feels kind of choppy, but it's not like the death stutters I was getting earlier. Oh, okay. We've ran into our first bit of resistance here. It's going good so far. We've ran into nothing but infantry. Oh no, the crew got shocked. Somebody has some sort of anti-tank rifle somewhere. Oh, there he is. Quick, kill that man. Okay, his ass is dead. Okay, quick, kill that man. Alright. Our tank is a little beat up, so we're gonna get him to repair about this other one. Oh, this little armored car is trying to do something about it, but he just ran into 2 T-35s. They immediately got obliterated. Dude, this is going so well. Okay, so now we're gonna send one over here to the side, and we're gonna move this one up here a little bit. We're gonna move our tank crewman up a little bit. Tell this one to get up on the train tracks here. Uh-oh, we got oh no. We got some sort of AT cannon here. Quick, tank crewman, get on it. Alright. Well, we got them before they could do anything. Alright, now we're going to use our tank crewman to steal all of these things that we have found on the floor. Oh, there's some sort of cannon over here. Oh my lord, they're trying to use a panzer nest against me. Quick, kill the 2 dudes off of it. I can steal the panzer nest. Okay, oh nice. I'm gonna get a free panzer nest, my favorite thing in the whole game. Alright, so now let's see. Okay, so we got that cannon. Let's get these dudes repairing this little armored car here, because we're going to yank that thing too. Alright, are we all fixed up? Yep, I don't think we've actually taken a single casualty yet. Alright, now we're going to continue on to the next objective.
Basically, I've turned my main compound into a fucking bunker. And so now anytime the game gets forced battles out there, there's just nothing. There's just nothing I can really do. Because it has embracers around it. So I can shoot out and they can't, they can't get in.
There's a lone enemy tankman crawling on the ground. It's weird. I wonder if they crashed their tank somewhere and he just got out and left it. Let's see, where'd the little machine gun go? Here it is. Still that Lafette machine gun. We're making really good progress. I think they've got a sniper somewhere. Alright, we're making super good progress. It turns out when you have two heavy tanks with multiple machine gun turrets and multiple cannon turrets against nothing but infantry, they seem to do really well. Alright, let's see if we sustained any damage on our tanks. Nope. Alright, so one tank is going to go down here, while one tank is just going to push straight across this field here. Okay, we seem to have some sort of emplacement here. They've got an AA gun. They got two AA guns. Okay, so as long as we take out these AA guns in a reasonable amount of time, I think we should be pretty good. Okay, guys, we really need to shoot this AA gun. Okay, we really need to stop missing this AA gun. Okay, there we go. Move that tank up, move this tank up, move our infantry dudes up. Alright, tank, we really need to shoot this. We really need to shoot that. We really need to shoot that. Okay, thank you. Uh-oh, we got shot by a rifle grenade. Alright, we need to shoot this dude. There we go. Boom. Where's this rifle grenade? Is it this guy? Uh-oh, they threw a grenade. Run, run, run. Oh. Thankfully, they blew a hole open in the fence so we can run in and shoot them. Oh, run, grenade, run. Run! No, don't stand still, you dumbass! Oh no, we've lost two dudes because they're too incompetent to run away from a grenade. Oh my god, he threw another grenade! Run! Run! Oh my god, the grenade blew a whole house up. Alright, so now we need to drive this tank over here. Okay, run. Alright, I'm gonna take control over this guy. Oh shit, I died. There we go, we got him in a crossfire. Alright, so now we can just repair the tank while we're waiting. Repair the tank so we're waiting on this thing to capture. I don't have a medic to revive this guy. Did he ever get this car fixed? Yep.
Бронетанковые войска ждут приказов. Готовы действовать. Танкисты ждут приказов.
I wonder if it costs less money in the in between mission menu to just repair the tank that's damaged, or if it costs less money to replace the repair kit that the dude uses. I wonder which way saves the most money. There we go. We've won our first battle with minimal losses. I am going to steal this AA gun though. Alright. We win. 9 deaths and 107 kills. That's how I like it. One of our tanks got 41 kills and the other got 54. I wonder what the percentage effectiveness is. 117% effectiveness. Combined, they got 95 kills and 2 vehicle kills. Did the individual tankmen were getting kills too? They have 385% effectiveness because 5 different tankmen got 7 kills amongst them. Alright, so on our defense mission, I kind of want to keep the AA guns, or the AA gun singular. But let's sell the car, sell the AT gun. No, sell the machine gun, but keep the Panzer Nest, because you can't hate on the Panzer Nest. It's too cracked. Alright, we're gonna add them to the list, and then I think I'm gonna research small defenses definitely. And then we'll definitely need the supply cart. Or maybe the car. Maybe we'll go ahead and jump to the supply truck. We definitely need the field engineer. And maybe even all the way to the field engineer truck. And then as far as our progress down the heavy tank line, I can either get the SMK or the better T-35. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and research what I got, and then I'm gonna look at the stat. I wish you could just click on the thing in the research screen and it will show you its stats. Okay, where is it? Okay, the T-35. So the standard one that we have now has up to 30 armor and has a 76mm cannon and 2 machine guns, or 2 cannons and 2 machine guns. This one has up to 70 armor. Okay, so it's way better. And it still looks like it has the same. So it's the same turrets and everything, just better armor. And then the SMK has up to 60 armor with a 76mm and a 45mm and 3 machine guns. So it doesn't have an independent machine gun. It just has a hole mounted. It has 2 hole mounted machine guns front and back, and then coaxial machine guns. Honestly, maybe I'll do both. I can only research one right now, but I think I want to do both. I think I'm going to start off with the better T-35, and then I'm definitely going to end up with the SMK. I just think it'd be cool to have it like in a tank hole, in a tank trench, and then it's just 2 cannons. Okay. So the T-35 research. And then I'll just keep on to the older T-35s until they run out of usefulness, I guess, or they get blown up at some point in time. Oh, I can't fit it. Okay, it's gonna have to go in this. Ah, I refuse to count the numbers. I'm gonna have to get rid of something. I'm gonna have to get rid of the A again. Hopefully we don't get bombed by an airplane. Is all I have to say. That'd be tragic. And then we probably we definitely need the engineer truck. Man, money's tight already. I didn't research the third column. So I'm either gonna have to get rid of some tank crews. Actually, I think I will. I will get rid of. I'm not gonna sell them, but I'm just gonna take them out. All right there. So I got 4 points, so I can put one more tank crew back in. Okay, there. All right, I think that's a good lineup.
Yeah, I had a Boomalop self-tame, and it's so good. Like, just getting gasoline.
Oh, getting free money printer.
I'm trying to get a female Boomalop. I just need one. I just need one.
Just remember the boomalopes. You want to put them, or you want to make like a concrete room for them to be in, because when unless they've changed it, whenever you execute them as to like harvest their meat or whatever, they just blow up and catch everything on fire. I wonder if they fixed that. If they've made it to where when you execute them to harvest them as a farm animal, if they still blow up or not.
I'll probably just never execute them, honestly. If I get too many Boomalops, I'll probably just start releasing them to the wild.
That would be hilarious.
Saturating them back with Boomalops.
It just takes one like stray bullet or stray like spaceship falling out of the air, or like one predator to bite one, and then it blows up and it just causes a chain reaction across the entire map.
Dude has animal taming 8 or animal 8, and he's struggling to tame these Boomalops. Are these hard? Are these hard?
I feel like in the last DLC they restructured a lot of the animals and how hard they are to tame and stuff.
Max nutrition's only 2. These guys don't eat a lot. Rum interval. Minimum handling 6. Yeah, they do. They do take a while. Is that to say they're worth $600?
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cracked.
Wait. No, that's milk per year. Milk market value is $2.6 or $2.3.
That's not
milk
too bad.
Value per year is $1,518. Jesus. Yeah, you're not lying. You said meat amount. You get 280 meat off of them. That's not bad.
Yeah, they're pretty decent animal. I feel like they buffed but nerfed a lot of the animals. Like a lot of animals that used to be able to train aren't trainable anymore.
Yeah, but this new mod or the new DLC that's going to be coming out. Oh man, it looks. I'm so excited for this shit, man. I'm so excited. Brother.
Dude, the 38 model is so much faster than the 36s. They're having like a race to get out of spawn.
So I can finish my embrasures, and then once I finish my embrasures, I can focus on everything else. But I want to finish my panic building with embrasures on all 4 sides. But they're all separated, so even if one embrasure gets breached, you can just go to another. Do I not have this just drop on floor? No, not that. Do you remember what the amount of cells of rice you need to feed one person permanently?
No.
I'm way above that. I have 43 cells. I think it's something like 20, is it not?
I have no clue. I never met a game like that.
Есть, товарищ командир.
I always just grew my crop fields in I know I did them in like 11 by, or no, is it 10 by 10 because that's how much a sun lamp can do?
No. I might probably be 10 by 10. That's way too big.
Or was it 8 by 8? Might have been 8 by 8.
You invest heavy into hydroponics. Don't blame you. That's pretty useful. Jesus Christ, man. These things have a 10% chance to retaliate, so if you don't succeed, you're inevitably going to get fucking attacked. And you're gonna have to blow up. Dude, my embrasures are all made out of limestone, and limestone embrasures have a health of 465. Fucking wow.
Okay, what if I get all these tank crewmen to come over here and pick up just a whole slew of mines and then I make them just a mine factory?
Слушаю, товарищ командир.
Alright. 60 anti-tank mines. I think that might be enough. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Alright. I want you to lay mines all the way across here. So our flank is protected. And then these dudes are going to be nothing but a squad of anti-tank miners, or anti-personnel miners. So then y'all are going to come down here.
Let's see.
And
Cows.
from here all the way down through here. We'll do it like that for now. It'll be anti-tank, anti-personnel mines. I'm trying to space these tank ditches out enough to where if a bomber plane comes through, it just detonate everyone in one shot. Okay, where's the newer one I'm gonna put in the center.
Бронетанковые войска ждут приказов.
And then I'm gonna dig trench lines for the tank crewmans over here.
Танкисты ждут приказов.
Man, these things are almost too big to fit in the tank niches. Maxek, what's going on? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Готовы действовать.
You're about to witness greatness. We're gonna see if we can do a 2-star difficulty defense with T-35 tanks and anti-tank mines. Let's see. I'll probably put the last of my anti-tank mines down here. Dude, honestly, tank crewmen are kind of cracked. They can carry so many mines. They run super fast, and since you can loot any kind of like stuff off the ground, you can just equip them with whatever guns and stuff you want. Alright, so we're gonna have this tank sitting like this.
Готовы действовать.
And they can look down pretty far, surprisingly, so I don't have to worry about the depression being too bad.
Бронетанковые войска ждут приказов.
There we go. I think, and then we have this Panzer nest that I stole from last match. We still have 90 anti-tank mines. Damn. All right, we're gonna run these down like that. And how are these guys looking? We still have 8 anti-tank mines. I guess I'll put them. I'll put them like there. And then let's get this guy to dig his last trench. We'll do it right here. And we'll dig another trench here. Put another trench right there. And thankfully these tanks carry enough ammunition that they can keep themselves going for a pretty decent amount of time. See, it's almost time for them to spawn in.
Ждем приказа.
They got 1 tank mine left. We'll just put it.
К бою готов.
What the hell? No.
Что прикажете?
Place the tank. Place the tank mine. There we go.
Жду приказа.
Alright, so now we're gonna have these dudes. We're gonna have this squad of dudes in this trench. And these guys still have 30 anti-personnel mines. That's crazy. I guess we're just gonna run them across there. Then I'll have the 2 builder dudes. I'll just put them in the middle trench. They'll just be an extra pair of eyes, basically. I'm kind of nervous. I'm wondering if I'll get these mines. Oh no, here comes the tank already. All right, guys, we're gonna have to hurry up and place these mines. Actually, we may not have enough time. We're gonna have to run. Run away, run away. All right, and we'll put these 2 builder dudes in this trench. Alright. Okay, the first tank is approaching. It's just a machine gun tank, I'm pretty sure. Okay, it's been instantly obliterated. Okay, then these dudes, they happen to be approaching from the exact position that doesn't have any anti-personnel mines. Okay, here comes another tank. Or no, that's an armored car, sorry. Okay, there's another machine gun tank. So far, nothing too scary. Okay, they've hit the mines and blown up. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to adjust the positioning of the Panzer nest here. There we go. And this is going fantastic so far. Okay, the only thing scary right now are like AA guns and anti-tank. They have some sort of anti-tank something here that's shooting. Oh no, it's just cooking off. Okay, no, they do have an anti-air gun, but they're shooting their own tank in the back and blowing it up. Okay, can we get you to focus that gun there, please? And do we have an angle on this AA gun? Let me see if I can take control of this tank.
Стоп его, у них есть ПТО!
There it is. Load a HE shell. Okay, they're detonated. Actually, I want to send one of these dudes up here into the sniper tower so that he can get a better little view for us to see stuff. Okay, our Panzernest is taking some stray shots here. I wonder if the 45 cannon can reach out to that AA gun or whatever it was shooting. Where is it? There it is. No. It can't quite reach. Okay, our dude in the sniper tower immediately got roasted. And whatever that little cannon is being a real nuisance. I wonder if I can arc a shot. I wish it would let you just free ball the gun instead of like once you look at something outside of its range it just stops existing. Okay, I missed. Oh, I didn't quite miss. Alright, that dude's killed. There's that one. Nice, that was a nice shot. Nice. Okay. Alright, what's going on this side? Taken care of. There's some sort of other emplacement out that way. I just can't see it. Okay, what's going on over here? I can't see where that thing is. It must be like beyond the horizon over there. Shoot a shell over there. Oh, I see. Okay. This tank's kind of getting beat up. There we go. Nice. What a shot that was. Alright. Repair the tank. This tank's fine, and this tank's fine. Okay, so we've only taken some light damage so far. The only casualty I've seen so far has been the poor dude in the sniper tower that just got immediately obliterated.
Got Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, they've got another. They're bringing another Panzernest for me. Thankfully, they've parked it in a ditch so they can't shoot anything.
My boomer caught the plague and
Your boomer caught the plague.
then exploded and spread a fire everywhere. We're just gonna have to cut our losses. Thank God the rain started. Jesus Christ, my dude is fucking.
Man, this is going fantastically so far. I never thought this. I never thought this would go so well. But then again, they haven't really like brought anything that could really hurt me besides a AA gun yet. But then again, okay. What's going on over here on this side of the map? It looks like they're just running a bunch of infantry across a field with a flamethrower dude waiting for them. Yeah, they're getting burnt to a crisp. Oh, the flamethrower dude's gonna 1v1 an armored car. Flamethrower dude, don't do it. Oh, he's healing himself. Flamethrower, dude, get the cover, hurry. He's standing just outside of his flamethrower range, so he's not doing anything. He's just standing there getting shot. Oh, he's getting advanced on by infantry in an armored car. Okay, he's gone back to his hiding spot. Maybe he'll wait until they get closer this time. Oh no, he's deciding to rush again. This is gonna be our war hero right here, this flamethrower guy. Okay, he's hid long enough until they've started moving in now. He's flaming them. Oh my god, he's really flaming them. Oh no, flamethrower dude died. I'm half tempted to like send one of my tanks over there. Actually, I might do that. Which one has the lowest veterancy? This one here. We're gonna send it over there. What's the terrain look like here? Let's send it like right there. Okay, the path he's taking to get there is very interesting. They've just been inching this Panzer nest closer and closer and closer. Oh, that's cool. This thing, oh, we ran into a anti-tank gun. Quick, shoot it before it kills us. Oh, they're running out of dudes. So I might have to send some dudes down here to man this tank. Okay, we got a good shot on it. Got a good shot on it. Nice. Okay, they blew it up.
Так точно.
Alright, these dudes are loading up in there. Alright, nice. They're full up on dudes again. So let's head back over here. For some reason all of our AI dudes are running away. Oh, we got some sort of another gun over here. Oh, it's a flat gun. Let's see if our tank could just blow it up. Oh, he missed. See if you can get it this time. There we go. Detonated it.
Yeah, Logan, you died.
Damn, bro, I can't believe Logan died in Minecraft.
Yeah, what a skill issue. Oh, Dad, I messed with the house.
I'm thinking that would be more not learning my lesson.
We got boomalope fever.
Officer, I swear, she said she was 18.
We're gonna have to meet in Vernon. So that you don't get TOS.
You can get TOS for calls on Discord?
Well, yeah, because you're streaming it. Of course.
Ah.
And he's not a woman with massive tits, so you can't get away with it.
Yep.
So in other words, what you're saying is I should start screaming the N-word repeatedly.
I mean, I'll mute you at that point because that's just aggravating.
Oh. Don't worry, I won't do it.
We're just sitting here having like the biggest standoff with this Panzer nest of all time. I'm gonna drive my tank up there just to run him over. I wonder what happens when you run over a Panzer nest with a tank.
Only one way to find out.
Watch it just glitch out and just blow my tank up.
I have eaten the same potato 6 times now, and it still hasn't regenerated my hunger bar at all.
Alright, I'm running its ass over. Oh, they got out! They got scared and got out. He's running alongside my tank. Okay, he died. Hey, I figured out a way to get a free Panzer nest. Alright, dudes.
God's name is a Panzer nest.
It's a concrete... It's a very small concrete bunker that just has a machine gun in it.
Sounds
Now-
like it'd be fairly easy to destroy with a tank round.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to destroy it, I'm trying to steal it.
Imagine camping. God, that's the thing I would expect, like, my generation to say in war. It's like they see some dude, like, hiding out in a house. It's like, imagine camping. The guy in the house just screams out, it's a legitimate strategy.
You don't need to guess what people of their generation would say in the war. You can see videos of it. Ukraine.
I have a video of a PMC in Ukraine. He's like, this pussy's hiding, bruh. I want to say these little phrases that these dudes say, but I'm also afraid that I'll mispronounce it and it'll be like the worst slur of all time.
Because it's fucking, I mean, you never know with a Russian.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna run over this other Panzer nest. I like how they're using Panzer nest to attack me. Oh my god, he threw a smoke grenade. Quick, shoot him. There we go, nice. So there's
God, Richard, you can't say that.
So there's me another free Panzer nest.
I don't know where you're at.
It's like smoking bees out of a beehive. Alright, where's this other cannon? It says there's another... It says there's another something. There we go.
Танкисты ждут приказов.
Так точно, товарищ командир.
I'm gonna give me a bunch of free loot. Since I'm forced to wait this timer out, even though there's like no enemies left on the map. Alright, okay, we got this tank prepared. I'm gonna drive out here and see if I can find some more stuff to steal.
Just realized I was muted. So y'all play anything other than War Thunder?
What? I'm the only one that plays War Thunder.
What's Brandon playing?
It's an RTS game.
Call to arms.
Oh, is that like Battlefield? Ow.
No, it's an RTS game.
Because I know what that is. Oh, is that like Battlefield?
No.
My nether portal is right next to a bunch of fucking lava. So every time I walk through it, I burn to death.
Crazy thought. Don't walk out of it right away.
I can't, motherfucker. It was burning me before I even stepped out of the portal.
Так точно.
I'm bringing you stuff.
Будет исполнено.
What did you say your coordinates were? 92 what?
Готов.
Come at me, bro.
How many followers do you have on Twitch?
Probably 0.
What are you streaming on then?
YouTube.
Oh, how many followers do you have on YouTube?
I think it's like
More than
150,
you.
150 something.
Nice.
No, or is it more than that? Hold on, I'll tell you. Oh, it's actually 6,427.
Back.
How
That's
many
why.
actually watch you is the better question.
6 right now. I'm just kidding. No, I think I have 350 followers.
If I fall in a pit of lava, I blame you.
350, 360, something like that.
What-
All right.
I mean, I'm digging straight down.
So we've stolen that car. Okay, so where's the next vehicle we're trying to steal here?
You want to steal a Lamborghini?
I'm stealing this fine Mercedes-Benz right here. It just weighs 4 tons and has dual machine guns mounted on top.
Oh no, you're not gonna fall straight down. You should have given me better coordinates. Now I have to get a water bucket. Now I have to try and fall. Because I'm too lazy
Oh.
to dig another hole 5 blocks to the side. Besides, it's easier to cut the water bucket.
Полный порядок.
There we go. This tank is fixed up enough, and this one's fixed up enough. Wish there was a way to like force the AI to give up, because now we have to sit here and wait for 15 more minutes until the match ends. So what do you guys want to talk about?
Drugs.
Hitler.
Let's talk about how
Freezing the
Hitler
third
only
line.
had one testicle, apparently. What I want to
know,
know
I guess
is who
I
was
guess-
filling up on Hitler's testicles to know he only had one testicle.
The witch
Hitler's
doctor. that Fucking. that he pulled out of a fucking alleyway.
Did you know he was addicted? Was it to meth?
He was addicted to a lot of things. A lot of it was because his witch doctor was just like, you should try some of this shit. This shit's good.
Wasn't it
Because he just wanted to see
Pervitin
how
was
it
like
worked.
the big thing?
I know.
Which isn't Pervitin just a
the
derivative of meth? Like, isn't it the medical version of meth? Pervitin?
Did you know that Fanta was created because Hitler wanted Coca-Cola?
Yep.
You know, Fanta and Coca-Cola together is actually pretty fucking baller.
Yes.
Was it like orange Coke, basically?
No, it's hard to explain. It's extremely carbonated, like to a degree that is whack. So you gotta. How the fuck can't you? Oh, is it because?
Dad, I
Because
blame
you
you.
Fucking.
I blame you for that entirely.
Maybe I
Yes.
need to download a mod that changes it from 1,500 points to 1,000 points or
You
something.
said -98, -667.
We're loud as hell.
Yeah, he is loud as hell.
98, 667.
Every time Bryant talks, I'm looking at my recording software, and he makes the little bar, this audio bar, go to maximum red.
I could probably make it go red just by farting. I actually did that once. I was on a video call for like school, and I managed to make the mic tell me that I was muted.
Bruh. Damn, boy, you need to check your drawers.
I didn't think you could actually hear it.
It sounded wet.
It sounded hella wet.
I think you need to
Damn,
go
where
wash
all
your
the
cheeks
piggies
out,
at?
bruh.
Don't worry, the pants didn't get any heavier.
Hey, as long as there's not a streak in the gamer chair, it's all that matters. You know what, Brian? I think you're about 2 or 3 steps away from just becoming Chris Chan.
Who?
What is Chris Chan?
Bryant, he's 2 or 3 steps away from becoming Chris Chan.
Oh,
What is
ew,
Chris
no.
Chan?
It's
Chris Chan is the dude who made all like the nasty porn comics about Sonic.
Sonic you, yeah. Dude, I'll never
I
forget.
seriously worry about you that y'all know that
Oh
shit.
yeah, just
Dude,
go
I
on
will
my
never
phone.
forget that night that it was me and Tyler and our buddy Bryson. We were having a sleepover one night, and I sit down and made them watch the Turkey Tom Chris Chan documentary. That was like 4 hours long, and we watched that all night.
Why would you want to watch that?
'Cause it's funny,
You know what else is funny?
and it's informative.
Not funny.
You ever
Didn't,
heard of
but-
this guy called Mr. Hands?
Is that who did something to you to make you as weird as you are?
No, Mr. Hands was the guy who let a horse do things to him and then died because of it.
Sounds about right.
Man who died doing what he loved.
He died.
Actually,
He died getting done by what he loved.
P. Diddy diddled me when I was
Okay.
little.
Dude, I'm honestly considering searching for a mod that makes this only count down to 1,000 points instead of 1,500.
Why?
Because I've been sitting here for the last 10 minutes just watching a timer click up because this game doesn't. You don't win by killing all the enemy units. You win by accruing enough points. So I've already killed all the enemy units. So I'm just sitting here waiting for these points to accrue. Well, literally nothing is happening.
Bro, it's impossible to fight gas on this server.
My average view duration is 1 minute and 47 seconds. That's up from the 13 seconds of last stream.
13 whole seconds.
Dude, that's not even enough for my fucking browser to load.
Alright, now you put it up to that one.
Yeah, we heard you shuffle your drawers around so you can get the microphone perfectly around your cheeks to fart into it, bro. We heard it. You've been exposed.
No, I just moved the phone a bit.
Who the fuck is mowing the lawn right now?
Jennifer?
It's like 8 o'clock at night.
It's still daylight.
I don't know why she didn't just have me do it earlier today. I had Surprisingly enough, I can operate a lawnmower.
She probably knew you'd fuck it up.
Daddy let me write it down to the store for beer. You were
Who
saying?
the fuck is texting me?
I'm gonna have a 24-hour streamathon, but 25 of the fucking 15 of the hours is just going to be me waiting for the match to end.
So are you gonna come back into the mine or not? Get these trash materials out of
Logan,
here.
you should pour a lava bucket at the top of the mine stairs and let it flow down so he's stuck down there. And he has to mine his way all the way back out.
No, I'm already stuck down here because somebody wanted a pickaxe.
He can. That's why I always make sure I have 8 cobblestone on me. That way I can just melt down some iron if I run out.
What if you run out of coal?
I've got wood.
What if you run out of wood?
I'm never out of wood. I've got a pretty big supply of
He's
wood.
got wood for days.
Did you get it in the morning?
Sometimes. But I'm
Oh.
always alone when it gets hard, though.
Yeah. Things tend to be harder when you're alone. Right, Dad? I said things tend to get hard when you're alone.
Dude.
Bro, I
don't
want
even know what
sushi
he's
so
doing.
bad. I'm gonna go get ramen this weekend.
You want to go get some sushi? Oh, this is a big cave. It's massive.
Oh no, my average view duration went down to 42 seconds, bro. What am I gonna do?
You had to say something, didn't you?
Me,
Earlier?
me playing this game is actively hurting my viewer count because I'm sitting
Play
here doing nothing.
Let's play Helldivers.
God, bruh.
more
I don't
cowboy
want to
than
play
you.
Helldiver, bruh.
And go play Helldivers. Jesus Christ.
When you play War Thunder, then I need someone to play War Thunder with, and fucking Tyler's a little bitch. I won't
Which
get his
Tyler are y'all talking about?
won't get his shit situated. The
Are y'all
one we
talking
went and
about?
ate ramen with.
Oh, are you talking about the Tyler that you used to live down the street from?
No. Oh my god, I found a bastion. Goated.
Gogeta. Did you watch the new Dragon Ball Daima?
No, I did not.
Vegeta, if you don't get down here right now, I'm never taking a bath with you again.
I
Best line.
have seen that. I have seen that.
Oh my
Out of,
god,
like,
it finally
20
ended.
episodes, that's the best line by
5
far.
whole casualties. And I killed 134 dudes.
So why do you sit still for like 30 minutes instead of just moving around some more and killing stuff?
Because he's killed everything, that's the point.
Were you not listening when I explained it?
No, I was not.
Okay, so this game operates by you don't win by kills, you win by points. So I've already killed everything on the whole map. So now I
Wait,
just
hold
have
on.
to sit and wait for points to accrue.
Why not just kill stuff slower?
I'm just too good.
He has a charge on us? It's fucking
Jobless. Spare change. Spare change, please. I want a baked potato, but I want the one that's in Minecraft. Hold on a minute. How are you surviving in the Nether with no food?
I brought a bunch of food with me.
Alright, so I definitely need call in stage 3.
I can't understand the argument of Bedrock versus Java. The only thing that Java has as Bedrock needs is saturation.
The fuck is saturation?
Okay, so now we get to
Basically,
SMK.
it heals you based off of the food rather than based off your hunger bar. So you eat to heal. You don't fill up your hunger bar to heal.
I would love that. I hate having to wait for your fucking... And it stops healing you after like 3 bars.
It's 1.5 and it'll stop healing you.
Let's see
Ow.
here. What else would I possibly want to get here?
Naked ladies. I like watching these Sasquatch
I don't know. Maybe
videos.
maybe I just don't research anything. It's hard for me to do. I'll get the smoke
hard.
barrage and the. Maybe I'll do call-ins since I have nothing else to spend research on for right now.
Oh, so today at like 8 in the morning, a Navy recruiter ended up calling me.
You can go to the Navy.
No, the thing is, I've already enlisted in the Army, and I've been enlisted for like a month now, or like 2 months now. I have no idea why this guy called me. He's like,
He
"Hey,
saw
I was
you
wondering
walking
if you
down
were."
the street, and he's
What?
like, I said he saw you walking down the street, and he thought you looked pretty flamboyant. So
I think that's exactly
You
what
know,
it was.
if anybody in this call needs to be in the Navy, it's you.
I don't know. Tyler's pretty flamboyant.
I'm
Yeah,
already
but
in the
you got the
army,
body
so
for it.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, National
They like
Guard.
them bears in the Navy.
I
Not
mean,
really the
also
same.
I'm not National Guard. I'm reserves.
Reserve. Sorry.
So if you're gonna
That's
insult
basically
me, at
the
least
same
get the right one. But also,
I feel it's more
also,
insulting to get it wrong.
Counterpoint: I get paid to shoot 50s and to literally make homemade bombs.
You also,
So does
if I
the
remember
Taliban.
correctly, aren't you like sitting on the couch like 3 days or 4 days a week?
But no, I only go once a fucking month.
Okay, that's even worse.
No,
You're getting paid
it's
nothing.
well, I don't get paid when I'm not there, dumbass.
Then what's the point?
The point is, I have a life outside the military, and I had things that I wanted to be home for, so I didn't go active, but I still wanted to do some army shit.
Basically, he just wanted to shoot 50 cals is what it was.
He just wanted the
And I
discount at
mean,
Denny's.
hey, would you not? You know, I never use my fucking discount no matter what, man.
Oh my
You're
God!
the one that's
When you're done on your
always
tirade, I'm
fucking
gonna tell him about Texas
The
Roadhouse.
Wendy's? Yeah, tell them about the Wendy's incident. That was the worst one. Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, oh my God!
Brandon takes advantage more of my service than I do.
He
Every moment he
one
can.
time I was bringing him back into town from his weekend warrior deal that he goes and does,
Yeah.
and we went to Wendy's on the way back, and he was still in full uniform, and for one, we had to wait a long time outside the window to get them to actually give us anything, but then they fucked up our order. And I think they forgot to give him his Dr. Pepper with no ice or something like that. And then I looked at him, and I was like, I can't believe they're making a veteran of the United States wait on his Dr. Pepper with no ice. I said, this is just uncalled for. And I turned around, and the lady's standing there with the cup out in her hand at the window. There's just awkward silence as I grabbed the
thing about it is it's the local Wendy's. It's the one that's right.
Wait,
next
are y'all
to
talking
you.
about the one over on Asheville Highway?
Yeah.
No, it's the one that's on
No.
Pines Pike.
Yeah, the one on Strawpoints, yeah.
And
The one
I
on-
was just like,
The one on
God
Asheville
damn it.
Highway has Burger King foot lettuce.
And then this past weekend, we went to the Texas Roadhouse in Chattanooga, and so for one, we were walking up to the door, and I was trying to hold the door open, but this woman was also trying to hold the door open at the same time. So then I kind of had to like not push her out of the way, but I had to assertively grab the door handle myself to get her to like give up on the idea of holding the door open. And then she was looking at me weird, so I was like, sorry man, but I have to let this service member in the door. And I just like point at him in his full uniform with his little hat on. And
I fucking hate it. I hate it so much.
And then-
I fucking burns me out sometimes.
And then when we were sitting there eating and we were about to leave, and he ordered steamed mixed vegetables as a side, and they never gave it to him. So then I was sitting there saying like,
Hold
I
on.
can't believe they're
Who's using
denying
mixed
to give this
vegetables
veteran
as
of the
a side?
United States Army his mixed steamed vegetables. And I was just saying it out loud, and he was just like, Brandon, shut up.
Hold on.
The Soviet
Of
land
all the
battleships are
delicious sides,
humorous in their absurdity. Very fun early in a conquest campaign. Yeah, that's the thing is, but I'm trying to do them the whole campaign. Like the whole campaign is just gonna be the land ships and supporting units, and whatever other goofiness I wanna be a part
Brandon,
of.
when are you enlisting?
Never.
Why?
Brandon wish he could.
I was all about it when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I realize now that it's all just fighting over rich people's oil money, and I've become disillusioned with the cause.
I'm literally going in because I'm getting paid to do stupid stuff.
I mean, everybody that goes.
They're
into military
retiring
is-
strikers here soon, like completely. Supposedly, they're going to completely retire strikers here soon. So, I get to change my MOS in a few years, anyways.
That means
Well,
you're gonna
don't
get stuck
put
working
too
on
much credit
Humvees
on
the whole
that
time.
because 90%, like, there's a good chance that you might still have strikers in whatever unit you're in way past your fucking the date you're supposed to. So we still had 113.
Hold on.
And those things are old as fuck.
Hold on, I gotta.
Oh, I just found a diamond shovel in this chest.
So,
Weekend warrior.
that's the term. I'm never gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I do all
No,
that.
didn't you know that he was there for Osama bin Laden's assassination?
What? What the fuck was I in
So-
3-6 without me knowing about it?
Yeah,
What the fuck
exactly,
happened?
yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like,
We were a whole
that's
3
fucking
years
was
old,
like-
and he was there.
yeah. No, that was we killed Osama way before 3 years ago. Damn, no pig step in this. Tragic.
All right, we're almost within range of the enemy here.
How long did it take?
3 minutes and 10 seconds to drive all these behemoths up there.
Logan,
Brian. Oh man.
you gotta be careful. If you don't get girlfriends, you start thinking again.
Well, I'm not gonna play Minecraft for a while.
Damn, he's rage quitting. He's rage quitting.
I am.
said
Unless someone goes to my nether portal, finds the bastion I'm at, and fucking freezes all the lava that I'm sitting in.
What did you do?
I fucking
He
fell
ran
off.
to a predicament and fucking went, I'll build this later.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. I just did the same thing in Run World. All my two people are starving. I'll build that later. I'm gonna play it for them.
Hold on.
You wanna play Arma?
You should come get me.
Motherfucker, I just said that I'm in lava. That's why I alt F4. Before I can fucking die from fire damage.
You're gonna spawn back in lava anyway. What does it matter?
Unless someone goes over there and freezes
That's
all
a
the water.
future problem for
Or,
future Logan.
Future problem, future like damn straight. Unless someone goes and removes all the lava from where I'm standing.
You're in the nether.
Exactly. All you have to do is like
Lava there.
build a big ass fucking basket. You wanna play Arma?
I'm not going into the nether to build you a basket just because you don't want to lose your crap.
As long as we play. real, for real. Tyler, what are we playing?
We have to go. We could play. We could go like on.
Once I get done with this mission in about 7 hours, I will join you guys, I guess, so I can walk around and get pissed off. Oh no, a flamethrower! No, quick, shoot him! Quick, shoot him! Shoot him! Quick, shoot him! Shoot him, you stupid bastards! Shoot him! Shoot him! Dude, there's literally a machine gun turret on the back of the tank. Okay, thank you.
Dude, like, ooh, almost lost my dude.
Brandon, did you say your pickup was a 4 or a 6-cylinder?
6. Why, you gonna look up every known problem with a Nissan Frontier and then act like you're cool because you know about them?
No, after silence.
No.
According to my knowledge of strikers, your head gasket.
Aren't they turbine? Do they even have head gaskets?
I'm not sure if the striker is. I know the turbine, but I'm not sure if the striker is older than the Abrams. The striker is the direct descendant from the. I believe it was the Greg. I'm pretty sure it's like pretty much the Greg. The chassis is not even really that crazy different. Okay. What are we playing? You want to play big map, small map?
I want to piss Brandon off as much as I can to big map.
Play big map. Find one that has a couple of slots open. We have one with exactly 3 slots open. Or we have one with 22 slots open.
This dude really just drove a machine gun truck up to me like it was gonna do anything.
You don't know.
Maybe he had maybe he had C4 on it.
Satchel charge strategy goated. What if the AI hopped out of their vehicle and threw a satchel at you? I would lose my shit. I'd be like, what the fuck? They've never done that before. They have a program for satchels not every game. What the fuck is this?
They do like in BF4. Just throw a couple C4s on the front of it and run into it.
The crazy thing is like the satchel strategy that we that's how I take out big shit when I'm fighting against like KV2s and shit. We're playing Russians.
Why is my tank on fire?
That's what I do.
Why is it on fire? What the hell happened? I look away for 1 second.
You don't have to redeem it. No.
I guess they let another. I guess that they let another flamethrower dude just walk up and catch him on fire.
What is the Steam menu, bro?
You know how to do Steam?
It's like shift something, the shortcut for it.
Shift T.
Shift tab.
Shift T? No, not shift.
Shift tab.
Shift tab.
Brandon probably rewrote his fucking keys. He does that with literally everything in existence.
Uh-oh, I gambled and I lost. Logan. Happy ending of the game 4.
My hands are aching.
Dude, apparently I just can't do anything to this Panzer. There we go. Now it's dead.
Oh, too many people. Oh, my Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Dude, I hate Jeep drivers. Dude, the amount of times that I've seen a Jeep on the road that has its like front end wore out and the wheels are just flopping around all over the road is like probably 5 times in the last year I've seen that. Sound
It
alarm.
is like 5 times.
We're playing the Russians. We're at Tyrone.
Tyrone.
Obo, Ultimas, and Forerunners are the menaces of society down here. Every
So
time I was a Forerunner on the road,
Speaks people.
it's always driven by some white girl who's trying to flatten me.
I'll get us an off-road vehicle so that we can
What's
just,
our
I didn't know that. I should be fine.
I know it's the best off-road vehicle ever.
The
you
US, fucking piece of shit.
No, the Yugo.
Damn. Man, I wish my Panzer IIIs were this tough.
What did Logan say?
So I'm turning you down because you're loud as fuck.
I'll send that to turn him down.
Oh, I was too loud.
Oh, there you are.
You're
You
the
were the
only person
you were the
that...
second fucker on the list.
I'm the only person that was.
I'm driving the dead carcass. I'm pushing a dead carcass of a machine gun car down the road. I wonder if you can use that as like a little barrier in front of your tank. It's like extra cover.
Is my mic really that loud?
No, it's just you.
You're the only person that I don't have at 200%. I have to
We
get
have
everybody
that.
else.
You got main base?
No, I said Tyrone.
Fuck this time.
Just ask who turned right.
Has it been that long? Do you not remember that knowledge very well? Like, just questions, do you like not retain that?
No. I barely remembered it when we were playing it.
It's just east of main base. It's prologue.
Oh, there it is. It's the smaller one. I read the Russian names, not the English ones or whatever.
What's it? That's
Well,
right.
Tyrone is the name of the actual place. The prologue is the looks like we joined pretty, I won't say early, but the front line is fully established yet.
So is what
Motherfucker, I said at the beginning, I'm the only one that plays War.
Until War Thunder fix their linking thing.
Brian, are you gonna be private pile?
Go ahead and make your kit if you want.
I think I'm just gonna rock with this.
Okay.
Logan, I'm stuck in the cave.
Where do you want to go? Let's try to find the edge of the front line. You good to navigate us to Gibbs?
If y'all want a cool game to play, I get that it's on co-ops, but there's this like multi-crew tank thing where
Hunter, it's Gunner Heat PC.
know, it's called Multi-Crew Tank Simulator, and you literally have to have a person for each thing. One person. So there's 3 eras. You can play Cold War, Modern, or World War II. And in World War II, almost all the tanks you have to have a loader, a commander, a gunner, and a driver, with the possibility of a passenger. The Cold War ones tend to eliminate loaders, and the modern ones eliminate loaders and sometimes commanders. It's a really good game.
What are we heading to?
Gibbs. We're from Taiwan.
I see. Yips.
And there's
Gibbs.
a
Teller's fun.
Yep.
Do you want to go through Montonic?
I'm probably gonna cut right and go through the field up here and look up around Montanaro.
So, did any of y'all like Japanese cars?
I don't know shit about Japanese cars.
Oh, you cut way too early.
No,
Okay,
there's
anyway,
a checkpoint in front of us.
Have y'all watched Initial D?
No, I know of it. It has a reputation, but I do not.
So, the black and white car from Initial D, the one on the main cover, you can buy the shell of that car with like nothing in it from Toyota right now.
What the fuck's going on over here? You hear that, right?
Alright, we sadly lost a
Not really.
T-35.
Oh, that's hospital to our right there.
Everything is so loud, I can't really hear anything.
Why is everything
Oh,
so loud?
remember we were talking about like depressing like romance and dramas.
Pretty much every
The other
anime
day.
that I watch.
Tyler,
Yeah.
have you seen A Silent Voice?
No, don't expose him to that.
Dude.
No. I already have enough of a list. I don't want any more.
I was able
you're
to
trying to
save this
traumatize me,
T-35
Logan.
because one crewman survived. The tank and everyone else is
it's
dead.
right down there. That's Tiller's fine.
Logan, you do not need to traumatize him with that anime.
I've already been traumatized by fucking Okay, so
Your Lie in
Gibbs
April.
is... No, I didn't watch Your Lie in April, but it's still really sad.
I hear things about it. I've never watched it. I think A Silent Voice
didn't do
should
that.
have won, not.
To Your Eternity was probably that one was absolutely soul crushing.
Alright.
Is Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 worth watching?
Yeah,
I've heard
I liked it.
I heard
He's
good things about it. It's just it gets depressing.
It was kind of...
He's got ED for most of the season.
Yeah, the only
Wait,
thing that
what?
was kind of annoying is it has the overused anime trope of his hand getting cut off. And then like literally 2 seconds later he gets a bionicle hand or some shit.
I thought you were gonna say the anime trope of him like always falling into women's breasts
Well,
or something.
it's
Well,
I
that
don't remember
happens
that
too.
happening.
it's really easy to have someone's hand cut off because even without a prosthetic, it's not that hard to just generally live. But losing a leg, that gets way more complicated.
I need to watch like the last half of season 2.
The ending of Season 1 is really what turned me off to the show in general.
Oh yeah, when she just leaves out of nowhere. I thought that was crazy.
No, her kind of raping him.
He didn't rape him.
Yeah, she did.
He wanted it.
No, he
He was
didn't. He's
talking
like,
about-
hey, no, I don't really want this. He didn't
What
want
are
it. He just pushed it and he submitted.
What are you guys talking about?
In the
That's
end of
season 1.
Jobless Reincarnation Season
Just keep
2,
going straight.
his cousin, sister, whatever, ends up having sex with him.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They're cousins. I don't know.
They're cousins, but they're not really cousins.
What do you mean they're not really cousins?
Well, aren't they
It is
cousins
his
by
brother.
marriage?
No, I'm pretty sure it's cousins by blood.
Oh, the first cousin.
Yeah, they're first cousins.
Yeah.
Like if it was like second cousins or cousins by marriage, okay, yeah.
Well,
But it's
and
first
also it's
cousins.
like medieval times, so I mean it is still
Yeah.
weird, but it's not like not by today's standards. You
Hey,
know,
we're
it was
right here.
it was a
This is the
different
point.
way back then, so it's more understandable, I guess, but it's still weird.
You see, I
No,
have
it
questions
really is
for
weird because he understands
Japanese
that it's
fucking
weird.
manga like writers because like they have like fetishes.
There's some freaks, bruh.
They have fetishes.
Why do you think there's so
100%.
many animes of little girls that are like 4,000 years old?
I know a
Ooh.
lot of that comes from just the fact that like Japanese culture is really weird, and like for them, the age of consent is really like I think it's like 16 or something like that.
Yeah,
it's,
It was 13 until like 2 years ago.
it's hey, Americans.
let's
Okay, yeah.
see. So the SMK, so the next one is the KV1. But I kind of feel like I just want to skip all the KV1s until I get to the KV2. And just
KV1s
continue
are
using.
amazing.
I'm going to continue using the SMK.
The KV1 ZIS 5 is really good. It's a 76.
I have no idea how much money I have. I buy an 8086.
Okay. Do I at least get a bigger cannon? Or if it's the same cannon as this one, I'm just going to continue. It has up to 100 armor, where this one has up to 60 armor. So it has more armor. But I really haven't had any issues with getting penetration. It's just getting caught on fire by a flamethrower.
Oh.
Yeah, I think for the meme, for the vine, I'm just gonna keep using
To
that.
the left of the tent.
And now I'm
Yeah.
broke.
Imagine.
I play video games to escape real life. I didn't want to be broke again. I have 3 Panzer nests, and I don't know what to do with them.
Damn, he keeps skipping rounds on my goddamn helmet. You able to get an angle?
All right, let's continue this.
My honest reaction.
Dude, I'm ready for D&D tomorrow. I'm gonna host D&D again tomorrow.
I would love to play D&D again, but nobody wants to play D&D consistently.
Yeah, that's the problem.
He thinks there's a sniper. Because I nailed one of them in the head.
For some reason, grown-ass motherfuckers just can't understand the concept of being free on every other Tuesday.
I forgot how quick these things are. Dear God, why is this tier 1 car faster than a tier 3? In this game I'm playing, it's like a bunch of Japanese cars. And one of the cars you can get is the 8.6
You can only see friendly names, right?
Yeah.
But you can get the 8.6 from Initial D in it, but it's like super overpowered, like able to beat the RX-7 in game, which is completely unrealistic. In the show, they glorify the hell out of this car.
It's got the power of God and anime on its side.
US or yeah, it's US.
So in the show, one of the cars that this kid beats in an 8.6 is an S2000. S2000s are like 250 horsepower, and they were lighter than 8.6s.
Turn you down, boy. There we go.
Oh, we're taking the base.
Yeah.
It's also the only
Good
car
job,
that-
They skipped 2 rounds on my helmet. One of them
Nice.
was enough to actually injure me. I don't know how the fuck I didn't die right there.
I hear a vehicle pulling up. Is that you?
Come on, bro. Drive the vehicle.
We
There we
did.
go. Alright, hook
What's
that
better,
bitch up.
5.56,
It's
7.62?
friendly.
Oh my god, this terrain is voodoo cheeks, bruh. Alright, this one, oh my god, this one's way better. We're
There were
definitely
2
coming
of
out here.
them. Where'd the other one go? Oh, he's right
Alright.
here.
drive there. So we're gonna have one SMK pointing this way and one T-35 pointing this way, and then we're gonna have one SMK.
One of these dudes was a chronic reloader.
Pointing this way, and this one
I'm the eldest of 5. What are
pointing
you?
this way.
Well, not anymore.
What?
I'm the eldest of 5.
Logan,
Right.
762 or 556?
762.
It's pleasant for you. He's 762. You see, Ivan, when you hold a gun like this, you shoot more accurately for fear of fingers.
All right, I'm gonna tell these
think having to
Panzer nets to
shoot-
look this way, but it's gonna take them the
Having
entire
to
match to
shoot,
walk over here.
and carry around the M4 so much makes me appreciate 556 a lot more than I used to.
I'm gonna
What's wrong
conceal
with
carry
5.56?
and FAL.
What?
308. 308's the better one.
What about 30-06?
30-6 is a very heavy round. Like, the thing
Well,
is
they're too big.
like, when you get above your intermediate cartridges, yeah, is a stopping power great, of course, but putting it in perspective of, like, as a soldier having to ruck, like, 10 miles, brother, every ounce you don't have to carry is amazing. It's so nice. And a loaded M4 is 7.2 pounds, where a loaded AK probably more around the 9 to 10 range. That adds up real quick.
I would have figured that AKs would have been more likely.
Well, its ammo weighs a lot more. 760 that 30 more weighs a
Bro,
lot.
this is the biggest
And then it's also
clusterfuck
they're
of all
all like wood stuff and shit, and metal. No, not the M4. No, the M4 is made out of like bits of steel and like I think
It's a lot of
made out just,
aluminum.
like, lightweight steel and aluminum. Yeah, so it's not heavy. It's not heavy at all.
And polymer.
Hello, comrade.
Logan's Mosin wasn't that heavy.
I
The
also had
Mosin
like
is
half the wood chopped
actually
off of it.
quite heavy. It's just it doesn't feel that bad because you're not running with it.
Dude, my
Like-
Mosin is
like,
pretty heavy.
The thing is about all those rifles, they don't feel heavy, of course, because they're not that heavy. They just become heavy after you've ran with them for many miles, and then they're fucking dead weight.
My
That's
Mosin
the
also
thing.
had like half the wood stock chopped off. The foreguard.
Brand,
the
the,
handguard.
the
And-
Mosin,
And didn't you have a
Branding
carbine?
out
You didn't have the
mine.
full length one?
No, it
mine's a
was-
full- Oh, you're talking.
It's a full one, but someone took and chopped off half of the barrel. Like a lot of the barrel's exposed instead of being
Keep
covered up
chasing
by
the
wood.
Keep chasing the
Oh, so
road.
instead of a federal crime, it's cringe.
They made it into like a hunting type of thing.
Well,
I think it's what
the
I read up
Mosin's
on it.
always, well, the Mosin's always been a hunting rifle. They didn't need to convert it. That's what it was originally made for. It's a hunting rifle.
Слушаю.
It's made to hunt elk.
I guess 100 people pretty well see that.
That's what the Russian military figured. Also, you just gotta remember, during the time that the Mosin was becoming a thing, like a big thing,
In the
a lot
1850s.
of, yeah, well, no, 1890, 1892, I believe, is the first, that was like the first production model, but like the early 1900s, a lot of Russians lived in bear country, so of course having a hunting rifle would be very plentiful.
What's bigger, 30-06 or 308?
30-06.
30-6.
Have either of y'all ever fired something like a Heka T2?
Поехали.
Oh, what?
Say that again. A what?
A Heka
It's that
T2,
it's
50
the
caliber
one that the
sniper.
girl uses in SAO.
Yes, that
I
is
wouldn't know
exactly
that.
It's a big anti-material rifle.
Well, then of
Like a
course no.
50 BMG.
No,
It's a
the
50
only
BMG. That's what I said.
Did I go
Where are
the
we?
wrong way?
Where are we heading?
Say 50
No,
no,
make
it
a left.
literally
Make a
does
left
just
of the
go
road.
up. No, the largest caliber I've ever shot would be a
Like shoulder
40
mounted.
millimeter would be the largest thing I've ever shot. But like like I've shot the M2 a lot. I'm one of the primary gunners for the M2.
You like the 20 mil or the 40 mil better?
I mean, they're alright. The only
I mean the M2 Browning?
The fuck
Yes.
happened? No, the 20 mil versus
well,
the
I've
40 mil.
shot I've shot the I've shot a couple of different ones. The thing is once you get above 50 cal, once you shoot more than I don't know, 20 rounds, shit hurts. Shit hurts a lot.
So, a lot of people in the game seem to think that you should be able to like rapid fire guns like the 50 DMG Desert Eagle.
Oh, there's no one at this base.
Is that ever going to be possible in real life for anybody?
Well, yeah, of course you could shoot anything as fast as you want. The only problem is, can your wrist take it?
Or can you
unless
hit anything
a
you're actually trying to
big
shoot?
Man, unless you're a big man, you're not rapid firing a fucking eagle. That's wild.
All Eagles came with 50 caliber, right?
Yeah, but it's
It's
50 AE.
Yeah, it's not
even-
50 BMG. It's like a, think of it like, it looks like a very fat 45 ACP that's like longer than a normal 45 ACP.
So it's not actually a 50 BMG like what you
No,
fire
because
out.
how would it physically fit
it-
in the gun?
It is actually a 50. No
Oh,
one
I'm
can
dead.
say.
I'm
okay.
dead.
No one can say it's not an actual 50, but it's not a BMG. That's
What's the difference between ASE and BMG?
A BMG,
AE.
yeah, AE stands for Action Express, and it's basically, the difference is the Action Express is about as long as I would say a 357 round, but it's fatter than a 45 ACP. So think of how big that is, right? And then a 50 BMG is like, the whole cartridge is about as long. I think it's what, 7 inches from tip to base. 7 inches long, or no, maybe not quite that long. It might be 6. It might be 6 inches long, and then a 50 cal diameter for the bullet. But then the casing is like double the size of the bullet, so it's a pretty fat casing at the back. So
Yeah, it's got a tapered casing.
yeah, so
Is that how they call it? That?
yeah, tapered. Yeah. Think of just the bullet itself, like just the bullet itself of a 50 BMG is about the size of like an Expo dry erase marker, and that's just the
Hey,
bullet. That's not the
so-
brass around it.
When you do 50 cal qual, with the M2, you're given like belts of 17 to 19 rounds. Those 17 rounds from that way heavier than your primary weapon. Like those 17 bullets weigh more, like probably twice as much as the M4. Like it's some beefy fucking rounds. There's a reason that it's considered an area weapon. Like you shoot at targets very far away, but you're not actually trying to pinpoint shit. Because if that shit lands near you, it might kick up rocks enough to fucking fuck you up. Like,
Is it 12.7 or 14.5? That's the Russian 50 cal. I was talking.
The
No,
Russian is
12.7 is the Russian 50 cal, but the 14.5 is their version of a 20 millimeter, basically.
Yeah, that's correct. This is my friend's got that.
I was saying, there's a story of a guy over in Vietnam, one of the first sniper groups.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. He put a scope on it.
John
and
Hathcock or
sniped
whatever
the
his name
Vietnamese
is.
dude with it.
Yeah. I've heard of that.
The details on that story that no one really wants to bring up was he a good shot? Absolutely. But also the Vietnamese dude stood on the rock the dude had been practicing on for like the last week.
Yeah, which kind of invalidates it a little bit, but at the same time, it's like
I don't know. We're not. I'm not gonna invalidate it. I'm gonna say like a lot of people take that context. In context, it was still very impressive. Just he didn't just fucking free ball it and go, yeah, I'm gonna fuck that man up and just fucking fire him. Dude was like looking through the scope and was like, oh my god, go right next to where that's literally my ranging target, and the dude sat down.
What are these big ass holes? I'm like, what the fuck are these holes all across this road?
yeah, that's the other side of it. It's
Was that your RPG just now?
No, I completely like beat out because I was in the fight. What did you say?
we had the opportunity to go online 9 games. We had a guy over there.
Well, yeah, I mean, believe it or not, for most leaders that are, for most other nations we have fought in history, especially in modern history, we have literally sent pictures of them stepping out onto their fucking balcony to them. Like, the main reason people do not get assassinated left and right by us is because we feel this ingrained need to have like some moral high ground. And
High ground that doesn't exist.
well, I mean, like on one hand, it just depends on how you're going about it. But it's like there's nothing wrong with wanting to just not be. There's nothing wrong with wanting to just not be a bastard and massacring whoever the fuck you want. The only problem is just like when you involve ethics in war, it always gets messy because war is inherently not ethical.
My thing about it is, America, all the European nations said, we want you to keep us in check. And then we started keeping them in check, and they're like, what are you doing over here? This isn't your country, you shouldn't be bothering us.
Well, a lot of that comes from, you gotta remember, like, when it comes to politics and shit, you gotta remember that they have presidents and shit just like you do. So, sometimes they'll ask us for something, and then within decades that flips, because there's just someone else in charge. That's just inherently, but we do that to people too. We've done that to fucking a lot of things. It's just, well, no, not specifically that, but like, we're yeah.
I just saw a video on that.
The only difference between them is, okay, all of that comes from the fact that, say what you want about Homer, agree or disagree, hate or not, he was very good at getting away with things at the moment and then it popping up later. That was something he was very good at doing. Trump does not. He is a businessman first, and as a businessman, he does not really. He's a big businessman too. He doesn't give much care for delicacy. He's very used to just being able to
do what he wants.
Or to aggressively negotiate.
Which is kind of what this country needs.
I think on one
business, not a government here.
I think that I don't completely agree with that statement. I do think we need a firm hand On the other hand, I do think that there are people in both sides that are escalating this far beyond what it needs to be. I won't lay all the blame on one side because it isn't. There's definitely a power advantage that Trump has for instigating some things. Not all things, but for some things. But on the other hand, it's like the other side needs to understand that as Americans, we need to have some viewpoint or some understanding that the person on the other side is not some demonic fucking soulless being. That is a person, and like.
But they make us out to be that, and there's nothing we can do about it.
That, yeah. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I completely understand that. But like, you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
a lot of what's going on right now, it is the result of what both sides have like aggressively pushed. Like, there's definitely some grace both sides have done to prevent it from going as out of hand as it is now.
I'm in
Because
Panzer Nest
I'm
having
all for the immigration bit, but I do not. The fact that we've gotten to the point to where like there's riots this bad it's not good. There definitely should have been better ways of dealing with this that wasn't, and that went into this.
Personally,
So-
I really hate both sides.
I just think the main thing Trump lacks is he doesn't have subtlety very well, and I feel like he needs to know.
Yeah. But something that a lot of what I've noticed is the left tends to support but people on the right
Damn.
why
I wonder, can this thing shoot that far? Oh, it can. I'm missing the guy so much. Okay, I'll just leave it be.
there's a guy at my store who's like super left wing who refuses to admit it, and he'll just go on and on about how Trump needs to be killed and all Republicans and liberals need to die.
There's someone up the hill.
Yeah, Dad explained it perfectly. He said the way this guy is only the proletarian should be alive.
Proletarian masses.
Wait, what the hell is a proletarian? Fine.
He explained it perfectly. What is a proletarian?
No. I don't think he would say.
I killed the dude that was over here.
You didn't say that.
If I jump out of this car one more time.
What do you mean? Oh, wait, I can't say that word.
Damn, dude, this SMK is so good.
What?
These
Oh my god, that thing just blew up.
in one game, the space bar is you jump out of the car. In other games, the space bar is you can't break.
Okay. You can't really push beyond this point because we don't have any. We can set up ambushes though.
We can't take them.
No, we don't have the radio. We don't have
Can't
the
take
radio.
cavalry.
No. Actually, no, we could. What is that? That's southeast.
How do you dig like trenches and shit?
That's not. Pretty sure that's not a.
I don't think you can do that in that game. You
think
can
you
only
can do
build
that.
it in the build menu. No, they blew up my ammo.
Mod.
General Sam was like building like speed
Probably
bumps.
Yeah, that's mod. That's a mod. But yeah. No, like I do get what you mean though. And I remember I was watching this thing because you know how Democrats are spending like $2.3 million to try to like figure out how to bring back like basically young white males back to their who they realize that they kind of need that to actually turn things over. But for young white males, we've basically been the enemy to them. Like we're literally the one that
Now they're backpedaling.
They put all their stocks into minorities and women.
Which don't get me
It doesn't
wrong.
end up for 'em.
I think at the end of the day, I believe that people should be able to do whatever they want. It's their bodies. I genuinely do not care. I don't think that anyone should really care because why even bother caring? Like, it doesn't affect you. If they want to call themselves what they want or believe in that's whatever. It only becomes a
As long as they can hold a rifle.
It only becomes a problem whenever they try to force that on others, or if they believe in something that is inherently harmful. Like you know how like the pedophiles try to get on the movement and everything.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing. Which, by the way, they did like put that shit down real quick.
Yeah, they were like, nope. Like, they are not with us. Separate tab.
The thing is, though, is...
To take all the liberals and send them to California and let them live with each other.
I mean, well, that's kind of what's happening right now.
No, I was way more stable.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course they are, but, like, the huge majority are gonna be either staying silent and not doing anything, or gonna be going to LA, because the thing is they have this belief, which this belief was propagated by the previous administration. Where'd you go, Logan? I lost you. They have this belief that if they act as a group, not one of them will be punished because they are inherently a group. But the problem is because of what Biden signed into office, because Biden signed in the Insurgent Act. Because of what he did, Trump now has the power to declare the movement as basically a partisan group and mobilize the military without having to have Congress approval. Which is actually kind of what is happening right now. A part of me thinks that there might be some action from Trump to like he might have people inside the riot to like instigate it to go further and further, and then he might be using that as leverage to instigate the Insurgent Act to cut it all down quickly. I will, because as I said, I think that like there's definitely some like dual face stuff going on, because I feel like it's gotten out of control too quickly for there not to have been. Maybe. I do think that there are groups that are like propagating and causing degrees of intensity. I don't think that like the intensity that it's gone up by is natural. I think it's definitely being instigated by something. But at the end of the day, something that like people have to get through their heads.
Nice, nailed it.
Peaceful protest is something that you should cherish, and something that we definitely should strive for. But once you start, no matter what, if you lay hands on a federal officer or someone in underemployment of the federal government, there are consequences along with that. And not just laying hands, but like anything with deadly intent, which
Throwing a Molotov cocktail and bricks at people is deadly.
Some people do not understand this. A rock or a brick is deadly to them, because if you smack somebody in the temple with a fucking brick, they could die.
Yeah, people aren't very smart, are they?
Well, I mean, also, like, I feel like they just allow themselves to get too caught into their own movement. Like, there's too much fervor. They're too emotional. Like, they're too caught up in the emotion. mean too emotional on it.
They're not
They allow themselves to get sucked into it.
They're not doing it off of actual reasons. They're doing it off of pure.
Yeah, and the mob mentality is definitely like the emotion of the mob is definitely swiping people up, and it encourages them to do things because it's the same reason people say heinous shit on the internet. There's some anonymity in being in a crowd. No one knows who you are; they just know the crowd, and that encourages, you know, unsightly behavior.
Something I wish about the internet is all these smug little kids who want to go online and do stuff they're not supposed to. Like, for example, little kids who think it's funny to post porn on TikTok. I really wish that people would like remove the anonymity. Like, as dumb as it sounds, like the parent gets a text message like, "Oh, your kid posted porn."
I mean, yeah, that would be a great thing, but the only problem with that
That'd be like every app you would have
is-
to send a picture of your driver's license in to prove. Which
yeah,
honestly, I feel
there's-
like that should be a thing. Honestly.
I think that the thing is do
Oh no,
people-
I'm getting a bomber plane. Everyone run for the
do
hills.
do people use the anonymity in bad ways? Of course, yes, but at the same time, no anonymity and
I'm back.
Yeah, I know they'll never do it, but still, it'd be nice.
I lost you. Where'd you go?
I'm at Calvary Hill right now.
I don't know where that's at. I'm a lieutenant. I don't do land nav.
Keep going southwest or southeast.
Can't even see me.
No, but I knew where you were.
Unfortunately.
But
Is that the B?
Oh, I can hear it.
But no, the anonymity.
Oh no,
is
here comes
not
the
as well, like,
plane.
I feel like
Drive
giving people
away.
information that, or enough information that would you'd be able to do it.
Okay.
I feel like it's
It blew up everything that's not
too
important.
much. You're trusting those groups too much.
Maybe
Because
maybe I can go into big AA guns.
Because I mean, like, I'm hesitant to give the fucking government shit like that whenever they ask.
I'm hesitant to send I refuse to send my ID anywhere to verify shit. If something requires ID verification, I just don't use that service.
This
I had to
Jeep
stop
was
the
built
hub.
to
I had to
hell.
leave the hub because of it.
I just go on X videos now.
I feel like going on sale with that.
Where the fuck am I? Next to someone.
But you shooting?
Yes.
No.
Friend.
I think I'm on Calvary Hill.
For being the
Alright.
fastest car in 1966, this thing's slow. An F40 is making it look like a toy.
There you are. In the car.
Why, there are Christmas gifts in the back of this Porsche.
The enemy's winning.
Exactly how accurate that is. This one's actually not bad. 959 goes first.
No, I lost my main Panzer nest.
What did you say?
Not my
Damn.
Panzer nest.
Damn,
Logan
bro
like
tried to
big-
40 mic
big
me.
TP.
Fuck it, I don't got high hopes for you over there. I'll try to flank with run to another side.
Oh,
Alright, let's go and steal.
I hit that guy like 4 times.
Let's go and
I'm
steal
gonna do
all
the
this
bird.
free
I
stuff.
fucking nailed that dude. How is he not fucking dead? Oh my god.
Damn, you're gonna rage quit Minecraft, now you're gonna rage quit Arma.
See, that was a perfect Brandon impression, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty spot on.
My god, I pulled out my fucking smoke grenade, not my regular grenade.
Yeah, that pisses me off in that game. You literally press number 4 to pull out the frag grenade, and then it literally pulls out. Like, the little picture in the bottom literally comes up and shows the picture of the frag grenade, but then you hold a smoke grenade in your hand. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I've never had that problem.
I have it every single
Sounds like
time
a skill issue.
I try to.
Why does it say that they're winning, but the timer is not going down?
Because we're probably contesting one of their main points.
I feel like the U.S. always wins.
You ever notice how small Corvettes actually are?
I actually see the Soviets win when we're in the U.S.
It's because I'm on the team normally.
I always see like Corvettes in games and think they're like huge, but I stand next to one in real life and I'm like, wow, this is tiny.
Сделаем в лучшем виде.
Так точно. Да, командир. Выдвигаемся.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask y'all.
Слушаюсь.
So,
К бою готов.
do you think that someone could take a shot from a L5 Desert Eagle to the head and walk it off?
No.
Сейчас бы в бань.
That's what
The
I
thing
thought.
is, even if they had like the best helmets in the world, because we've gotten to the point now to where we do have helmets that can withstand rifle rounds. The problem is,
Just can your head.
are you
Fucking have a
conscious?
skull caved in. Yeah.
Well, maybe not the skull caved in, but are you conscious? That's the big question.
Well, or does it snap your neck too? Is another question. Like
no,
the
it
f-
wouldn't
like
snap
the
your neck. It's
like
not that
the
force.
the whiplash
No.
of your head going back. Would that break your
No,
neck?
no. It's not enough force.
This is something that drives me insane about video games. Is games like Call of Duty don't understand the fact that nobody's tanking a shotgun blast to the chest and walking it off.
Well,
I
like,
like that
okay,
army general guy
Let-
that's talking about it.
let me say, if you were wearing plates and someone shot you in the chest with buckshot, if they were close enough that all the BBs just went straight to your fucking chest, would you live? Probably. Are you fighting? No, probably. You're probably out of the fight. Ribcage has probably been cracked.
Something else I want to see in video games.
What if it's steel plate? Maybe.
No.
These kids
No,
I
no,
feel like
steel-
steel
run
plate would
around in video
disperse
games
it a
with
little bit
sniper
better.
rifles?
If
No,
it was
actually,
like ceramic, I
no,
feel like
ceramic-
ceramic would hurt worse.
no, ceramic displaces. Ceramic breaks first. It displaces easier because the energy displaces into the break. Whereas steel plate is rigid, so it doesn't disperse as well. But, like, damn, that dude got knocked out.
But no, what I want games to start putting in consequences. So like these kids who want to run around.
Dude,
with
come play Armory for
Yeah,
you.
come play Tarkov.
rifles, use
Yeah.
them
No,
like they're
Tarkov doesn't even do it to the degree that he's talking about. I know what he's talking about.
What, like
You
in
get
Call of
slowed
Duty
down
where-
and shit.
The only game I've seen that like probably does like bullet damage as realistic as we can physically get without it getting fucking whack and crazy is probably this game. Because this game, you can get knocked over, you fucking get knocked out by taking a glancing bullet in the skull. Like,
What about Tarkov?
Tarkov
They plan to
has
implement it, but-
limitations. I feel like it'll always have like certain limitations because of the game that it is. Like, I don't think it'll ever be to the point where someone gets knocked out because
That is coming.
No,
That is
like, you
one
got
of
a
the things they intend to put into
timer.
the game before full release is
I don't.
an
I-
unconscious state and body
Really?
dragging.
They'll be talking about that shit for 20 years. They're not gonna be doing it.
Well,
You
it's
still
going to
have to-
come out and then they're going to charge $25 to unlock it.
To unlock the
They're
feature to get knocked
they're
out.
they're fucking EA now.
That's fucking wild. Yeah, do you want to pay $25 so that you get knocked out?
I
I'm
would,
talking
because at
about
least there's a
games
chance to get back up.
I will slap
No, it was not.
No, you're
Bro,
part of the
well,
problem.
honestly, at the end of the day, getting knocked out in a gunfight is the exact same as being dead until you open your eyes.
But if you're with a party, you know.
That's no, not still. Because you want
Hey.
to know something? Your group's not going to come over there and wake you up because they're in the middle of a gunfight. Because in the gunfight, the main goal is to kill the enemy first and then fix your buddy up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I get knocked out, at least, you know, I'm with someone, they can finish the fight, and
The
and
only
then we
way-
continue on.
The only way it would be exactly what you're describing, though, is if it was more like a down system, except instead of being able to crawl like battle royales and shit, you're just on the ground bleeding out.
Yeah, that's exactly what they say it's gonna be.
But the thing is, that's not even
All
like
right, I think
not
I'm gonna
even
end the
like-
stream there.
true knockout. or
Did
anything.
4 missions.
I kind of wanted to join you, Brendan.
Oh, you want to join? Okay.
I'll join you. I could join you tomorrow. And your tank only run, is that what you're doing?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna be up if you want. I was gonna join you guys, but since you want to join me, then I'll load it back up. Never
What
mind.
I'm talking about is
Mm.
people in games who run around with like all these high caliber rifles and sling them around like they're pistols and use them like they're pistols with absolutely no consequence.
Wait, oh, are you
Have
talking
3
about like
years after firing a 50 BMG?
I mean, honestly, I feel like you don't want it to be that realistic.
I would
Arma
rather have the
3
guns be that realistic and have the most unrealistic damage model. just
maybe,
for-
but Arma 3 did something really well in it that no one talks about. How the weapon affects your character, because you can go deaf and shit in Arma 3, but the thing is like it is loud. It is so fucking loud. It's unbearably.
It's so
fucking
realistic
loud.
that you go deaf in real life.
Well, the thing, like, I've shot blanks indoors, and blanks are quieter than real rounds in an M4. And indoors, blanks, fucking, you feel your fucking, like, the air pressure in your skull change. It's jarring the first couple of times you fire indoors.
I just want games to either nerf or completely remove using sniper rifles, especially like Call of Duty, where the maps
Well,
are nowhere near big enough to warrant having a rifle like that. Because then it
Maybe.
just motivates people to slap iron sights on them and use them like the regular rifles.
Sounds
Well,
like a skill
technically,
issue to me.
Technically, there is no such thing as a sniper rifle. That
You know
is
what
a made up term. No, because everything is just a rifle. It's just a rifle.
I
A high
mean,
powered
high
It's just
rifle.
like
caliber
assault
single
rifle
shot
is
rifle.
technically a label that's made up.
I think games like Call of Duty don't need to be using anything higher than like a 5.56 or a 7.62 or a 30-06 or something like
Well, okay. My argument with that is a lot of the sniper rifles that like are listed as sniper rifles in that game, because Call of Duty does not base damage on caliber; it base damage on what it thinks is correct. And a lot of that. Oh, here, I'm gonna come join you, Brandon.
Okay.
I want to play one of your tank rounds. But, part of
Oh, almost forgot. I wanted to go down the
I
AA
lost my
gun
train of thought.
tree.
DMRs I can understand. It's just like it's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
frustrating to play a game and just constantly get hit by some kid who has logged 80 hours a week in that game for 2 years because he's able to run around with a sniper rifle like it's a MP5 or MP5. I think that's the term I'm looking for. MP5.
I mean, like, I do know what you mean. You're talking about specifically how, like, it seems like Call of Duty characters are not affected by the weight of their weapon, like sprinting and shit. I do know what you mean with that.
Yeah.
'Cause they do be fucking brother. Whenever you go to the grenade range and you do grenade training, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Because there is no way characters in Battlefield and fucking Call of Duty are throwing grenades that fucking far. That's gonna be something that you're probably gonna be pissed about. Because
Yeah.
grenades are surprisingly heavy.
Fuck. I wish I
Um,
could do math.
Grenade weighs like what, 3-4 pounds?
There we go.
Yeah, probably about right.
I've heard it's like basically the weight of like 2 or 3 baseballs and about the size of a baseball.
Yeah, that's honestly about fair. I mean, you got a lot of shit in there. You have your core of your grenade, you have filling inside, and then you have the actual cast body. And the cast body, it looks flat, but it's actually scored on the inside. So it's it's scored on. It's scored on the inside, so that's why it actually produces shrapnel. Because if it wasn't scored, it would just be a concussive grenade.
So is it the shrapnel that kills you, or is it the change in air pressure that kills you?
It depends
Both.
on the grenade you're talking about. Most modern grenades are what are known as defensive grenades. So you don't really see offensive grenades anymore, and the only one
Except
I can really
Russians.
think of on the top of my head now is the German stick grenade.
In Russian grenades?
Some Russian grenades. The difference being between the two is offensive grenades rely on pressure to kill you. And they're called offensive grenades because you can throw them and run at them. And if they blow up, as long as you're not too close to it, you're probably not going to die because they produce very little shrapnel. Whereas a defensive grenade, like the modern M67,
Like a pineapple?
if you throw that shit, you do not look at it. If you see that, you probably you might die. Do not look at it. If it is in your line of sight, you're fucked. That is basically how it be.
It do be like that.
Connection failed. Let me try to host a server again.
And so yeah. Now, Germans did have a sheath they would click on their grenade to turn it into a defensive grenade that it would produce shrapnel. But yeah, no. So you could die from the pressure if it was like really close to you and you were in an enclosed space. Like if you're in a room and even if there wasn't any shrapnel, if you're in a tiny room or a tight room with the door shut and it landed right next to you, it still might fuck you up because your ears are probably going to be bleeding. If your mouth is closed and your teeth are touching, you probably will shatter your teeth. It might rupture some of the veins on multiple parts of your body, and the big one, the one that kills you, is it might cause you to have an aneurysm because like internal hemorrhaging in the brain because it rattles your brain so much.
Connection failed. Here, let me back out and try again.
You mean the I'm joining. Yeah, but yeah, internal bleeding in the brain. That's what usually gets you in that case. I know a bit more about that, but that's specifically because of my job set. Because as a combat engineer, one of the big things that ends up taking engineers out of the field, except for getting shot, is something we refer to as breacher brain. Breacher brain occurs when you detonate a charge on a door or a wall, and you don't put your head far enough down behind the ballistic shield, and then as a result, the pressure wave hits your skull and gives you CTE.
That sounds like a bad way to go.
It's also why, out of all of the charges we have, there's only one charge that we have that is rated for indoor use. Everything else would produce too much of a shockwave that it might kill all the people like standing there. So we can't use them indoors.
Isn't the one that's indoors the little one that you just hang on a door handle
Yeah,
like a note
It's a
like
donut
a
charge. It's a donut charge. You see SWAT use it, except theirs is a lot more. Theirs looks a lot more professional than ours because ours is literally just deck cord in a hoop. Because every military explosive is just ghetto shit taped together. It looks very improvised, and that's because it all is.
Dude, is this shit
I have
ever gonna
pictures on
work?
my phone.
Here, I'm gonna restart the game.
I have pictures on my phone of us building charges, and I'm like, over here, like, you want
Are
if
you
I
allowed
show
to have those
people-
pictures?
Yes. Whenever I show people, I'm like, hey, you want to see what an American bomb factory looks like? But
Oh,
yes,
these
I am
are
allowed.
fine.
As
These
long
are
as I
fine.
don't show pictures of where of training while I'm at training. I can't give away anything that I'm doing while I'm doing it, but after the fact, I don't give a fuck, because what's the use of knowing what I've done after the fact? I've already done it. Alright. That's how I look at it. Why are you
So
gonna
what's
rat me out?
better, a slug or an armor-piercing round?
A slug or an armor-piercing round? There's too many variables there. Like caliber matters.
Okay, 12 gauge versus a
12-gauge slug versus what?
Well, slugs aren't really armor
like a-
piercing, so
A 30-06 armor-piercing incendiary.
sure.
I mean, honestly, if we're talking about like anything beyond 100 meters, definitely the armor-piercing round. But like, if we're talking up close, the slug just has so much force. Has so much force. Also, the slug is it's not built for like it is pointed. A lot of them are pointed, but they're not built to really be shot over that much of a distance. It's not the task and purpose, so they kind of are not very good at it. Whereas a gun or a high-powered rifle not being able to shoot 200 meters, that's fucking useless.
all right. Finally, it let me host a server.
Fuck. Required mods increase that campaign dynamic defense prep time. Just prep time. Conquest tweets. Conquest unlocked. Fuck. I gotta find all this shit now.
Well, you should already have the other two in your extras tab. You just have to activate it. Because for some reason this game keeps deactivating the mods.
Bet Uncle Grandpa could beat Goku.
Alright. What is the other ones?
The other ones are... Fuck off. I have to cancel. It's Conquest Tweaks.
Oh my god, there's a Warhammer 40k conversion.
How would they even balance that at all?
Dude, I'm gonna have to look at this. Oh my god. I'm gonna nut.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
it's
I'm gonna
Conquest
nut.
Unlocked. Conquest Tweaks.
Wait, okay. Conquest. Tweaks.
And it says increased stage CP, increased in-game CP. All stages can be deployed simultaneously in battle. Increased manpower for bot. Increased flag points from 1,000. See, there's the problem. Increased flag points from 1,000 to 1,500. So that's why it's taken so much longer than normal. Maybe I can find a version of that mod that doesn't do that. I don't know why you would want your defense mission to last longer. That sounds like AIDS.
What if you just edit the game files?
I probably could. And then the last one is hash submod increased dynamic campaign defense prep time. And it's like a white background with a red clock. And it says prep time only.
Submod.
I just typed in the word defense and found it. It was like number 3 in the list.
Okay.
It's a white picture with a red clock.
What is field defense?
It's a map.
Oh, okay. Wait. Increase defense prep time and victory points?
No, it specifically
medium.
says prep time only under the red clock.
Okay. There it is. I found it. Dude, wait, you probably could edit the values for a fucking defense mission.
I don't know. So far with these 3 mods, it's like where I love defense missions so much. It's made the defense missions perfect. Where it's not just 13 gigacannons at the back of the map that just have X-ray vision, and it's a even spread of AA guns, tanks, and infantry, and half tracks, and trucks, and mortar. The only thing I haven't seen is no mortars. I don't think I've seen a single mortar. But it may be like I haven't progressed into the mid game yet, so maybe they do get mortars later on that I just don't know of. And make sure you go into the extra tab and activate it.
Yeah.
Alright. While that's loading the server up, I'm going to use the restroom. Alright, I'm back.
Alright. Resource desynchronization detected.
The hell?
What does that mean?
Maybe your mods wouldn't be in a different order because it auto sorts them.
What does that mean? Wait a second. Desynchronization. When the mod's updating.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean when the mod's updating? Nothing's updating. Do I have an outdated version of the mod or something? Conquest unlocked. Conquest tweaks 1.37. And hash submod.
Alright, I'll be right back in just a second.
Just fucking not do the fucking thing then. Verifying integrity of files.
Oh, what a bitch ass fucking. Skank fucking game. Rigged ass rolls. Oh, I really wanted those universal backups. Thank you, War Thunder. Brandon, I'm gonna fuck you up one day. Oh, Brian finally left. Tyler, I'm gonna fuck you up one day.
I'm not worried about
Zeto.
you, man.
Zeto? Zeto. Fuck's that supposed to mean?
I'm not worried
You
about you.
you
You live all the way down in Florida. I'm not worried about it.
Bitch, I'm moving up there soon.
Ah, when are you doing that?
When we get some shit paid off so that we can sell the house, we want to be able to sell the house and have enough to buy some land and put some mobile homes on it.
Well, I mean, Tennessee land prices.
Way cheaper than fucking Florida, I'll tell you that.
I'm actually pretty sure we're pretty lower on the scale, like just in general.
Like price wise, yeah.
Yeah, like for
Yeah.
land.
Y'all have some fucking amazing prices up there. That's part of the reason. My sister-in-law, when we come up there for Bryant's graduation, she was like, everything is just better up here. She likes Tennessee better than Florida.
Oh, god damn it. Brandon, why the fuck do you need all these goddamn mods? He's gone. I'm gonna have to uninstall the game and reinstall it to fix this, but I don't want to do that.
Shitty ass Soviet tanks not having depression. Ooh, good thing I fucking turned my turret. That could have ended badly.
Alright, I'll try one last thing before I fucking I consign myself to suffering. Subscribe that opens.
I hate the way the Soviets do their smoke canisters. Because instead of like shooting them out like everyone else does, they just drop like a 5-gallon bucket off the back of the tank. Which it gives you a big smoke cloud. I don't know if you know this. Russian tanks do not have very good reverse speeds.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Shit, 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 shit. Okay, he didn't hit anything important. But will I get behind? Like, my reverse speed on this... I get... of course. I get... It's an SPG. No. It's an artillery piece. Why the fuck did it have a -3 mile per hour reverse? It's fucking retarded. You couldn't have given it fucking... That's like first gear. You couldn't have given it like at least like 2 years to back up. I question the Soviets a lot. I wonder why I still play this fucking tech tree. Hey, but I got a tank with a stabilizer on it now. That's cool. And it's not an SPAA either. That was the first vehicle that I had have a stabilizer, was an SPAA. The
Alright,
T10M.
got I guess it just isn't happening today. I'll fix that. I'll reinstall it tonight. But I wanna do this. I wanna see this.
I'm also so proud of them for the T10M. It's got the 122 millimeter that the IS-2 was using, but it's actually got a decent reload. You know, the IS-2 was like, I don't know, 30 or 40 seconds. 15-second reload on this thing. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so bro's just gonna shoot me through that big ass smoke cloud? That's cool.
Alright.
Help! Help me!
Okay, I'm back.
Not gonna work, Rand.
Why not?
Because it keeps doing a desynchronization thing. I'm probably gonna have to reinstall my game. I'll do that.
Is that what Reddit's saying?
That's what people on Steam are saying.
Okay.
So I'll probably just do that over tonight. I wanna see. this one
God, do I really want to do one more mission, dude? It's gonna be a whole nother hour. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Nah, I think I won't. I think I won't do it.
Bro, when are they gonna give us spare parts when you get a new fucking vehicle? It's stupid that you have to research spare parts. It's the dumbest shit in the world.